Hello.
Mike the Bick.
Don and Mike.
Hi.
Hey, this is David down in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yes, Dave. Hi.
I wanted to give you guys a heads up on the football matchup of the NFL season.
What's
Ditka versus Mora.
Yeah, that is a good one. But if Ditka's the way he says he is.
The new Ditka. And, I went home and I read that whole Sports Illustrated article that we were reading on the air on Friday. It's not the same Ditka, man. I think the New Orleans fans better be prepared for an 0-16 season.
But you're a legendary Ditka watcher. My question to you would be, with the way he's behaving now, wouldn't it indicate to you that he really has snapped his cap with the whole way he's acting, and that there's a good possibility that during the middle of a game, he might swing back to the old Ditka?
I hope so. But there's also a chance that my Ditka will start to wear earmuffs and ask people if they've seen his ball anywhere. I'm talking about that movie again, about the Mary movie.
Walking the sidelines, asking people if they've seen his baseball.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Mike. Is this Don or Mike?
Yes.
Okay. My crap detector is still kicking. I think Tim and Susan, they were trying to just get married over the air for free.
All right, listen, first off, his name is Ted, not Tim.
Oh, Ted, I'm sorry.
Second, as I mentioned somebody else I called earlier, when this whole thing hatched, we never offered, it's not like we had a contest to say, we're going to give you a free trip. You understand this? It all came afterwards. I really just...
I know, but how do you know that they weren't thinking of this?
Well, you never know.
Isn't that an awful long way to go for a free trip to Mexico?
Yeah,
not really, Don.
But the bottom line is, sir, that we don't know what's in their heads. But the bottom line is, we said we're not gonna do a wedding for you and the ex-boyfriend. And if you want, we had a discussion with her earlier. If you want to reconsider your relationship with the ex-boyfriend, now's the time to make the decision. And she chose to keep going with this. So that's where it stands right now. If the goal has been to get a free wedding with somebody she already wanted to get married to,
that's not going to happen.
That is not going to be happening unless it's an elaborate hoax that she has arranged one of the final faxers to be somebody she already knows. But I don't think that's going to happen.
One other thing, Mike, you got me today. I was in stitches. Like when you went back to Susan, right? And you said, "Well, Susan, are you going to go along with it?" And she said yes. And you said something like, "Oh, Ted," the way you laughed when you said it. I couldn't stop laughing.
I didn't like Ted.
Funny.
I didn't like Ted. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, it was funny the way you said it.
Ted had something.
Yeah,
there's something about Ted.
Everybody hates Ted.
You had me going big time. I swear, I was in stitches. I was rolling. The way you laughed,
Yep.
It wasn't that long. It only took a second the way you laughed about it. But you said, "Oh, Ted," So
was it? Let me see. Let me figure. Refresh my own memory. Was it this laugh? Did it go something like that?
I didn't hear nothing like that. It wasn't that bad, Mike.
All right,
thank you.
There's so many of them.
Man. Thanks a lot. See you guys.
All right, goodbye. Goodbye. We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and...
You and his gang. Where's fuck you now? Well, I'm not really sure. What'll we do? As for fuck you, deal with him as you think fit.
William, let's see what we've got for William. Let's show him the Don and Mike show.
All right, we'll get Susan on here to talk about her wedding.
Yes.
Well, I can't believe that I didn't tell you this weekend. Two things about my car. First, I had a slow leak in my tire.
Right.
That happened, I guess, Jason Vesey. I get the prize for being the first to say his name on the show today.
Okay, it's going to be a competition now.
Jason Vesey told me last Thursday that one of the tires on my car was dangerously low.
Yeah, what did Jason Vesey say to do about it?
He said to get some Fix-A-Flat, so I did, because if Jason Vesey says it's so, it must be so.
Jason Vesey, and a round of applause for Jason Vesey, who knows just about all there is to know about everything.
Well, he sure does know about Banned from Television. Remember, Jason Vesey is the guy, he may just spit out your water, is the guy that told us the eyeballs were exploding in the Banned from TV movie.
Jason Vesey knew all about that because he had reviewed it, Jason Vesey.
Okay, so he told me that there was a slow leak in my car. I put the Fix-A-Flat in, drove it home on Thursday night, got home okay. Got up Friday, tire again, flat. running a little low.
Okay, it was a little bit low. Jason Fesey should have brought you up to speed on that.
I went to the gas station. I put some air in. It held the air. I didn't worry about it. I got up Saturday morning. Again, I go to my garage. Saturday morning, I get up. Jason Fesey not there to help me through this really tough situation.
All you had to do was call him. He's in the book under Fesey.
So I look, and again, now the air in the tire has gone down.
Right.
I'm thinking, what do I do with this? I think I got to get a new tire.
Did you ever stop and think, what would Jason Fesey do about it?
Constantly, Mike. That's how I live my life.
It's a good way to live your life.
But I remember that on Saturday, that's like the worst day to go to Goodyear, because that's the day that everybody goes to get stuff done. You can't do anything on Saturday or Sunday everywhere because everybody else is doing it.
Yeah, anybody that's a working stiff is out taking care of whatever they have to take care of.
So I said to my wife, I've got a plan to take care of the tire in my car. I'm not going to bring it in to get it fixed until Monday because it'll be too crowded this weekend.
Right.
So what that means is all weekend, I was constantly running out to the garage to monitor the car.
Right.
I was out there with my tire pressure gauge, and if it looked, I mean, I must have run between my house and the gas station 10 times this weekend.
Right.
Because what I would do is I go out and I go, honey, down to 26 pounds, and I'd get in the car and I'd drive it as fast as I could to the gas station.
And you thoroughly examine the tire to see where the hole might be?
I examined as much as I could. I mean, it's not like I can lift the car up,
right,
and look at the tire.
Do you have a full-size spare in that rocket
No, and that is the reason that I didn't just change the tire, because the spare that they gave me looks like a bicycle tire.
I think those spares, those little baby spares they give you in cars, are more dangerous than driving on the rim.
Well, who knows? All I know is they're embarrassing.
Yes, they are, because it's like a little Shriner's car.
Yeah, could you see guys laughing at me in my car, in my midlife crisis race car?
Right.
That thing's got tires that, the real tires are like this thick, huge, wide, and the spare is this big as a little itsy-bitsy bicycle tire.
Hi, I'm the spare tire.
So all weekend, I was running between, like I say, the gas station and my house to make sure that I had just enough air in to get my car to the place on Monday, which I took it in today. But just in case something went wrong, I thought I better get my other car inspected.
Okay.
Because my other car had been past the inspection. It was supposed to be inspected in May, and it's now July.
That's the old car.
Right, the beater. Now, if the cops pull you over and you've got that number 5 sticker in your windshield, which means you're supposed to get your car inspected in May, you can get like tickets and points and stuff.
Yeah, they're nasty about that.
So I'm very glad that I live in the state of Virginia. And I want to tell you why you should be glad to live in Virginia, too.
Why?
Because I was
just trying not to spit out my water again. I was thinking
it's got nothing to do with Jason Fesey.
Jason Fesey, that was water up the nose, which is not pleasant.
But I was told, I've been told this before, that in Virginia, to get your car inspected, virtually all you have to do is pull it in. The guy looks at it and he goes, okay, that's $10.
Yeah.
And if you live in Maryland or in the District of Columbia, they really do all these tests where they really check your car. And if there's some phase that doesn't work,
in Maryland,
you fail the test.
In Maryland, they have special stations that you have to go to, which are designed specifically for inspections, whereas in Virginia, you can go to gas stations that are approved, and you can get it done at a gas station from a guy that's just like, yeah, it's all right.
I shouldn't mention this. I'm not going to mention the name. I take my car into the place, our gas station, where the guy, Danny's the guy that runs the place.
Danny.
I pull in there. Danny, you've got a bright future. What's that, a Caddyshack, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so.
Danny, you want to mow my lawn?
I pull in and I go, hey. And he goes, boy, it's been a long time since you should have had this car inspected 2 months ago. I said, well, I never drive this car. And I told him the whole thing with my other car, right? He said, all right, pull it on in. We'll take a look at it. We get in there, and he's doing everything. He goes, okay, hit the brake.
Right.
Backup lights. Then he goes, horn. I go to hit the horn, and here's what we hear.
Nothing.
Nothing, right? I go, oh, damn it.
We're talking about your beater car here, right?
Right.
Okay.
I go, oh, my car's going to fail. He comes around, and he goes, well, are you going to get it fixed sometime? I said, oh, yeah. He said, okay. He passed me. No, I know he's probably not supposed to do that.
Sure.
When I mentioned that to a couple of people over the weekend, they said to me, oh, that's how it is in Virginia.
Yeah, they're very casual
That
about
is like a joke in Virginia to get your car inspected.
Sure, because it's such a pain in the butt to do it.
See, there's one positive thing about living in the state of Virginia.
You ever going to get that horn fixed?
No! Forget about it.
Why don't you have one of those, speaking of Caddyshack, have one of those horns put on.
So anyway, a shout out to Danny.
Where'd he go, Danny?
You're a cool mechanic. Thank you, man.
And, since you're giving a shout out to Danny, at least throw a little shout out to Jason Fesey.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello?
Susan.
Yes.
Ah, here she is, everybody.
Hi, Susan. You feeling better mentally? I know you're probably not feeling better physically.
A little bit.
Susan had cold feet a couple hours ago at the beginning of the show. Before we move on, let's make sure.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's make sure. You're 100% into this? Susan.
Yes.
You can answer us honestly. One thing I don't want to get the rap that we're bullying, because this is certainly not a situation where that can be done. It shouldn't be done.
But we just want to make sure that you're with the program on it.
I understand. Truly, I think, in my heart, I think it's not the right thing for me to do.
Okay.
So you've had some time to think about it.
Yeah.
After our last conversation, where you were kind of feeling the pressure of being on the show.
Yeah.
And now what?
Now I truly think it's not the right thing for me to do.
Well, you didn't. To be honest with you, you haven't sounded like your heart's been in it.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about a lot of different things, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my kids too, and
Yeah. All those things you maybe should have thought about before you called us 2 weeks ago.
you're absolutely right.
That's the only thing we're bummed about.
You're absolutely right, Tom. Absolutely right.
That's all right. I'll find someone else who wants to get married this Friday.
I think you will, though. I think
somebody
you will,
else.
actually.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think there are
drag.
a lot of people out there who wanted my seconds. Now they can have it first.
So you are backing out.
I'm going to have to do it.
You're going to have to do what?
I have to back out.
I have to back out. Oh.
The only thing I'm going to say is better now than on Friday.
Right. And we're not so far into it. I mean,
We're not too far into it.
no. I mean, in a lot of different ways.
Bummer.
Should have known.
Bummer.
Should have known. I trusted her.
Sorry.
Everybody told me I was wrong.
Yeah, we get a lot of calls like that, but, c'est la vie.
All right. Thanks, Susan.
All right. Good luck, and
See you around.
See you around. Let us know what's going on.
All right. Sorry.
Or don't.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
You can understand we're bummed.
I absolutely understand.
Right.
Absolutely understand.
Gotcha.
And
But it's your life. I mean, what the hell are we going to do?
And it's my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Just as Don mentioned before, should have thought about that before.
I know.
You called us.
You called us.
I did. I called you, and it's my whole deal. Okay, and you guys have been really great about everything. Really.
Getting a sick thought here.
What?
Only one way you could make that up to us.
What's that?
Just she mentioned that she used to dance, and I was just thinking one little goodbye flash. That's all. But no, don't worry about it, Susan. You don't want to get married on the show. You certainly don't want to come down here and flash us.
See you later, Susan.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, well, listen, we got a wedding to put on Friday.
We need a bride.
I've still got the guys here that... are you there? Susan, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And just like that, she's out of my life.
Oh, man. What would Jason Fesey say about this?
Hey, that's a bummer, man.
It's a drag, but it is still better than her doing that on
I don't
Friday.
want to stop this contest. I want someone to get married on this show on Friday.
You go, man.
Listen. We got everything.
That's right.
We've got the dress. Susan, we need the dress back.
We need the dress back ASAP.
We've got dresses, we got food, we got transportation, we got honeymoons. We've got 75 faxes from guys that want to get married.
We need us a bride.
All we need is the girl.
That's right.
Were you blown away by that? I was ready to talk to her to set up after the commercial break that we would start going through the final faxes.
The very first call from the boyfriend, I am not surprised in the least. I'm really not. And when the last conversation we had,
nabbit.
I was talking to Charlie Broyhill. Charlie Broyhill, who has a very honed and refined crap detector, who was pegging her for bailing out. Not certainly today, but before the wedding day. And I'm not I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And it's impossible to really go over the top and say, hey, you, because it's her. She called us and then she bailed.
That really sucks, man.
That's a drag. We need a bride.
That sucks. Oh, that sucks on ice.
Freaks carry your luggage up to the room.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I wanted to let you guys know I really thought she was going to go through with it.
Hey, I feel like the biggest sap in the world because I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and said, she's playing you for a fool, that it's a scam, and she's never going to go through with it.
Oh, I thought she was really going to do it. And
I said, no, I looked the woman in the eye, and she wants to do this.
Well,
Now, if we feel like saps could be worse, we could be Channel 7's news director.
well, I feel really bad for you guys because I really thought she was going to do it.
Hey, we got to have someone to get married on Channel 7 Friday afternoon. They've already planned like a half hour of their newscast around it.
This is really a drag. Hey, at least we can get the prime time slot now.
Hello?
Mike.
Oh, that's right. Channel 7 wanted Susan to get married at 5:30 so it could be on live at 5.
That's right.
And she wanted to have it done after 6 p.m. Hello?
Donna Mike.
Yeah.
How you doing today, man? She dumped on you guys. That's a drag.
Yeah, but it's her life, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
all right.
You know what? She said she had the audacity to tell you, oh, we haven't gone that far in it. I've been listening every day.
Oh, listen, I want to start yelling at her, but, we have gone that far. There's been all kinds of crap that's done, but it's her choice.
It's her choice.
Sure.
What can you do?
What can we do?
Well, you can't do nothing, but I can tell in your voices, I know you guys wanted to say, and the family.
Yeah,
Well, that might still come. So.
You never know. You still might find somebody
Be
good.
patient. Give me a chance to work up to it. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm calling from Salisbury. I just wanted to say,
Do you want to get married to some guy you haven't met before?
no, not really. I don't do it that way.
Bummer. There's got to be somebody equally desperate.
Listen, we've got, well, at least these are the guys that Susan liked the best.
Right.
There's at least 3 guys here who want to get married to a woman this Friday. And I don't think that either of these 3 guys was so enamored with Susan. Seems to me that these guys would marry
Yeah, they're in love with love, Don.
just about any stiff that walks down the aisle.
They're in love with the
looking for a guy.
institution. They're in love with the institution of marriage. What?
I'm not looking for a guy.
Oh, thank you.
all
Thank you for
right.
sharing that.
Okay. Well, your radio's up too loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, goodbye. Hello, Dynamite Show.
Yeah, Don, you were a choir boy today.
What do you mean?
I figured you'd hammer that woman whenever she was like that.
Oh, listen, you can't win that situation. And she I thought was trying to turn it around on us a little bit early in the show when she said, what, you're going to force me to do this? Or what,
Yeah.
Don, you're going to get mad at me if I
be
don't
honest
do
with
this?
you, if there's a setup there, that would be
yeah,
the, that
I'm
would
going
be
to get
the,
mad.
that would be the open trap.
What am I
right
going to
there.
do? Yell at her and call her names? And, she knows that she started something that she never had the intention to finish. I don't know.
I thought you was going to hammer.
Well,
Let me down.
sorry to let you down there, Cleat-Eye.
All right.
Sorry.
Maybe maybe you can find a woman in your life that you can scream at.
Bye-bye. Oh, I bet there's plenty. Start with your mama. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey,
Hey.
Don,
Yes.
I want to do it, man. I've been psyched. I've been sending in my resume 3 times.
Hold on.
I'm ready to roll.
Is this Charles Rossi?
You got it, my man.
Mike, Charles Rossi really wants to get married on the show.
You do,
I wanna do
Charlie.
it, man.
Charlie, you really want to take the plunge.
I want to do it.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Charles Rossi.
Maybe what we have to do now is we actually have to solicit a bride for one guy.
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike, thank
Hey.
you very much. I got my check today. It's a great day. It's been a wonderful prize. Thanks.
For what? What are you talking about?
Oh, this is Bill from Bluemont. I got my $5,000 check today for my prize for the pay off your credit card deal.
Oh, great.
Glad you got your money.
Congratulations.
Hey, do you have a sister that would like to marry a total stranger?
Do you have a sister that would...
Thanks anyway.
do you like, maybe you like the name Rossi?
Rossi.
Rossi, as in Charles A. Rossi. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I in the air?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That woman needs to be punished severely.
No.
Yes. She scammed you guys.
No, I don't think we were scammed from the word
Do you
go.
think that
I do.
you think from the beginning that she wanted to just have it get this far and then
I
back
think
out?
she wanted exposure. I think she wanted the ex-boyfriend back.
Well, that might be the case. That may be the
Well,
case. But,
I mean,
but
all the faxes, all
Listen,
the attention.
let's think what you could do about it. Are you married?
No.
Do you want to get married
I
Friday?
sure do, but not Friday to someone I've never met before.
Bye. All right, wish I had more time looking for active women who want to be married this Friday. Don and Mike.
Don,
Buddy.
that woman was wrong. She scammed you bad.
Okay, come on. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, I see all the people. There seems to be a theme with all them people calling about the scamming. They just want us to have a real tussle with her.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ryan from Sacramento.
Yes, Ryan.
I called earlier, and I couldn't get through, but I had the greatest sexual experience of my life today.
All right,
Really?
hold on a second.
That's pretty good.
I want to hear that, but I see there's a woman that wants to get married Friday.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Really? You want to get married Friday?
I do.
To a stranger?
To a stranger that you choose.
If you Susan us, I'll kill you.
I'm not choosing anybody.
All right, hold on, please, Christy.
All right, good.
Mike, that's Christy. Hopefully she'll be the new Susan.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll be right back. We got a marriage to put on in only 4 days. More show coming right up.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
Marry me.
I've got a minister.
Wait.
What are you trying to do? You ruined my...
The Don and Mike Show.
Listen, we turn this around.
That's right.
There were things about Susan, as nice as she was. You know, the thing with the kids.
Yeah,
something that bothered us.
I think from the very beginning, a lot of people had some doubts, and obviously things will always work out for the best.
That's what I love about me. Let me just tell you something I love great about me.
What is something you love about you?
That I'm able to switch my emotions so quickly. If you would have asked me 3 hours ago,
yes,
are you totally committed to Susan getting married on the show? I would have said, yes. She's a great girl. I don't want anybody else to get married.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
yeah.
What's her name? Put her name back on the screen. The new girl that wants to get married.
Was it Christy?
I think it's Christy.
Christy Love.
Christy.
Get
Here
Christy
she is.
Love.
Now, that's what's so great about me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Susan who?
Yeah, you love Christy.
I love Christy.
Christy!
Now,
Hi, Don and Mike.
Now, Mike, we've spoken to Christy during the commercial set.
Yes, has the Inquisition been visited?
Well, we gave her the 6-minute Inquisition.
Yes.
And we believe that Christy will be getting married on the show on Friday.
Very good, Christy.
Now, we need to eyeball you. We need to see you. We need to chat with you in person. I know you work at a bank, right? How old are you, Christy?
27.
27. Celebrity that you think you most resemble?
Lori Morgan. She's a country singer with long hair.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been married?
No.
All right.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Did you hear the whole thing with Susan?
Oh, God, yes.
Man, Lori Morgan, you know, for anybody that knows Lori Morgan, she's a country hottie.
You know who's boning her? Although I've heard that it's just a ruse, is Troy Aikman.
No, it's over now.
That's 2 guys ago. She actually dated Senator Fred Thompson. You know that guy that was in the movies?
Right. I heard that Troy Aikman never really boned her, that Troy Aikman is a fag.
No, he was boning her.
No, that's what I heard, and that she was just his beard.
Well, no, I have longer hair than she does. So I don't have that short, spiky hair.
That's okay.
Hey, you're serious about marrying a stranger?
As long as you pick a good one. He has to be tall, though. I'm 5'9".
Now, Christy, why are you doing this?
Why not?
Good answer.
At this point, that's the answer we're looking for.
That's right. We're not going to pursue it any further than that.
Would you be available to get married Friday?
Yes.
Would you be able to go to Mexico this weekend?
This weekend? Sure.
Okay. Would you mind going through some of Susan's seconds?
Going through her seconds? Well, it'll be my first.
Right. I mean,
We've forgotten about Susan.
The guys that have entered the contest to be with Susan. Although now,
are we still open it up for some fresh ones?
Oh, we can fire up the fax machine for our brand new bride, Christy.
Christy!
If you would like. How you doing? Hey.
Hey.
Cuckoo.
Hi.
Squeeze them like toothpaste and brush your teeth with their love. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
66 westbound back up.
Oh, be quiet, Patty. Hello. Hey, Don and Mike show.
Hey, guys.
That was my lady, Patty, our traffic lady. Oh. Hello.
Great.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ryan.
She's a peach.
I don't know if you guys remember me, but I was the one looking for lesbian couple to move in with me a while back.
Where you live, in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember your many calls to the show. Did you ever find a lesbian couple to move in with you?
Actually, I found a nymphomaniac.
One? Just a single nympho?
Just one, yeah. I'm kind of disappointed.
Hey, I want to give everybody the opportunity to get married on the show on Friday. Hold on there. If you would like to marry one of the two girls that are... What a dick.
Oh, my God. And he's not going to come on the show, huh?
I don't think so.
What a dick.
Where's he going?
That's just a hunch. I don't know.
Is he leaving the... Hey, chalk one up for Christine.
There you go, putting her thinking cap on.
Was he heading out of the building?
Yeah, he's heading out of his office.
Hold on. Run me by the whole thing. He's walking out. What do you say to him?
I was running up the stairs, and then he came out of his office, and I said, Don and Mike want to speak to you. And he's like, well, you can just tell them to go F themselves.
Hey, he's a good boss. He's a good guy to work for. Friggin' jerk.
Wow.
Friggin' jerk.
Man,
that's nice.
Man. That's nice.
That's nice. We'll go F ourselves, Ken.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boy, the freeze continues.
And, for everybody following the soap opera along, the reason I believe Ken is freezing us out is because I quit doing the Redskins show. The Redskins show that last week when I quit doing it, all last week when I complained to him about the bitches that I had, he thought I was being a bit of a baby about it.
Right.
He didn't care enough to do anything about it then. He didn't act like it was a big deal then.
If he'd really been upset, if he was going to be that upset about it, perhaps he might have said something to you about it.
Right.
Like, hey, don't do this.
He didn't say anything.
That was never said. So now he's leaving.
He didn't say anything.
And he told us to go have ourselves.
That's our boss.
That's our boss saying that.
That's our boss.
That's terrific.
That's nice. Thank you, Ken. Always nice to know the big man is behind you around here.
Yeah, it's really nice to have the support.
So that's what he's mad about. Unless he's mad about something totally off the page.
I mean, we've been talking about him for the entire time we've been here. We've said bad things about him on the radio. He certainly can't be upset about that.
This sounds like he might be madder than the time that he screamed, "I'm not."
I think this might be the all-time maddest he's ever been. This is, and then he's leaving. He's always good at that.
I'd like to know why he's so pissed. I mean, that's just my theory that he's pissed about this whole thing with the Redskins.
Rob, go find him.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because the guy hasn't come back.
Go get him, Rob. Find out. We got to find out. This is not acceptable. Ken's left.
God's funny.
We got to figure out what's going on here.
Hey, that might be the funniest thing that's happened around here in a long time. Tell them to go F themselves. Right, he says that to Christine.
Our intern.
Then she has to come back down with that message.
Our college student.
And maybe he's mad that I keep talking about this thing with the Redskins, but...
Well, you talked about it briefly to explain your position.
I have nothing to say about it to know if I'm right or if I'm wrong unless Ken speaks to us and tells us why he's freezing us out.
Yeah, we got to find out what's going on here.
This all gets back to yesterday when our wonderful audience was great enough to, bestow us with these #1 ratings. The best ratings that we've had, in 4 or 5 years on this show.
Right.
And, much like with the Redskins, all I wanted Ken to do was simply to put my name in the press release.
Sure.
To say that I'm doing the show.
Right.
That was too much. And now all we're asking, really, I guess the demand we've been asking,
is maybe just to come in and say hello at this point. The demand is actually going down at this point. Yesterday it was come in and acknowledge the fact that we had great ratings. Today it might just be poke your head in the door and maybe say hello. But obviously...
Instead of telling our intern to go have us F ourselves.
If it's go F yourselves. My God.
Oh,
wow.
He's something, ain't he?
Yeah, really.
He's something. All right. Well. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hung up on that guy. I didn't realize there was still a guy on the phone. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, thanks.
Hey, great. Hey, I listened to you in Baltimore and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be in Florida pretty soon. And I want to know where I can catch you there. Tampa Bay area.
Right. We're on in Tampa.
10-10 talks.
Oh, hey, that's great. Hey, you know anything about Tampa women I could get to know?
Tampa women?
Yeah. I haven't scored in Baltimore. I'd like to know if I could score in Tampa.
Oh, no. If you can't score in Baltimore, you can't score anywhere.
Yeah, you won't have any success in Tampa.
No easier town to score in America than Baltimore, Charm City.
If you were unlucky in love in Bmore, you got problems in Tampa. Rob has just come back into the studio.
Hold on a second. Hello, Rob A.
He said that he's tired of the abuse. This is his official statement. He said it was his official statement. He's tired of the abuse, has no interest in appearing on the show, and you can now get your big ratings all by yourself without his help.
Oh, and he's given us so much help.
Because he doesn't want to be on the show anymore. He's tired of the abuse.
Tired of the abuse.
How about just a phoner? He said, not an effing chance.
Tired of the abuse? We haven't even started.
Well,
right?
Perhaps I could have brought that up to him. But he was good-natured about it. He was all laughs and smiles.
What a dick.
I wish he'd be a little more specific.
I tried to get as much out of him as I could, but his official statement was he was tired of the abuse.
Did he say this is my official statement?
I asked him if it was, and he said yes.
That's why I think this all hinges. It's the Redskins thing, because beyond that, we haven't said anything about him.
And if you're tired of the abuse, you might want to duck your head in and and speak to us off the air.
Sure.
Like managers are often want to do.
But no interest in that. He's just standing in the hallway outside his office and laughing with Miss Bobby and...
laughing, yeah. He's really pulled one over on us, Ken. Have a big laugh.
But that's his official statement.
This is a sticky wicket.
Well,
I don't know where this comes from. I mean, I thought as far as the Redskins situation, you just kind of explained your position, why you were doing what you were doing, because that's the truth.
Right.
And then that was it.
And then he never said another word.
Never another word said, except the cold shoulder.
And now to go F ourselves.
And now, and he's tired of the abuse.
Well, gee, Ken, I know that you've been really the linchpin behind our success, what with your appearances on the show and such.
Now, what the hell are we going to do? How are we going to fill 4 hours a day now?
We'll fold up our tents, Ken, without your great presence around here.
Man, oh man. Always a controversy. That's weird. That's weird. This is our big boss here.
Right. Well, screw him.
All right.
Screw him. Screw him on ice. Stand up in the hall and do your little dance.
Yep.
Laugh around, Ken.
Right.
Because you're the man. You're the man, Ken. Whoo! Jesus, you're the man.
Tell them to go F themselves.
You can really handle a situation. You know why, Ken? Because you got big balls. Because whenever there's a problem, you'll just stick your head in it and say, hey, let's talk this out. You're not some guy that hides in his office and waits until we're on the air to slink in the back door. Not you, Ken. Abuse? Hell, up until 5 minutes ago, I was kind of fond of you.
Yeah, I don't get this at all.
Abuse?
This ain't good.
If you want to discuss how you effed me with the Redskins, why don't you come down and speak to me about it sometime? How about in the hour and a half before the show when I'm sitting in my office with the door open? How would that be, Ken? Jerk face.
Man, this is frustrating.
Big jerk face.
This sucks.
Well, eat me.
This sucks.
Screw him. Thanks, Ken. Phew. There's a lot of things I could talk about. Oh, God. You should only know, Ken. I'm not blowing my top now and telling all that I know. Oh. You know, he thinks that that's bad.
Yeah, really.
I could make it really uncomfortable for him. But we won't, because we're more professional than Ken Stevens.
And, it'd be very nice if off air, if something was addressed off air. I think that would be understandable. But
that would take him coming down the hall, sticking his head in the door like a man, right? Like a man would have yesterday. Like a man could have put all this crap with the Redskins aside and come in and said, hey, listen, nice victory yesterday. As a manager would have. What are you in the fetal position right now, Ken, under your desk? Or are you loudly in the hallway laughing as if to say it doesn't bother me? Everybody sees through that, man. When you're up there laughing about how wise you are.
This doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
This really doesn't make any sense. What, do we have to screw up to get respect around here? Is that what we have to do? Do we have to have lousy ratings is that what we have to do? Do we have to suck the gas pipe for years and years like the grease man in order to get real credit around here?
I guess so. Well, you know how Ken handles a problem. He'll hide in his office. And then when we set an innocent Ivory Girl face up, He says we can go F ourselves. All right.
Oh, man.
You can go F yourself too, Ken.
Yeah, right back at you.
Okay? How you like that? How you like that? I could live without talking to you. You rat. You skunk. Hello.
Don, Mike, how you guys doing today?
Let me just say to you, Ken Stephens, you remind me of a fellow I used to know named Al Goodman.
Oh! Oh, my God, the ultimate.
No, I'm going to top that. Ken, you remind me of Randy Baumgartner.
Oh, my God, that's even worse. The list is long.
These are all the dick general managers we've worked for before. Yeah, hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, guys. First off, congratulations on your ratings in D.C.
Thanks.
Call it from Baltimore. But here's my question. I mean, granted, yeah, Ken Stephens kind of being a jerk about this and all, but my question to you guys is, don't you feel like that you're actually like rubbing the salt in the wound right now?
How so?
Who cares?
How so?
I mean, if it was me personally, if I had an employee who was kind of saying this, one, I would definitely confront them on it. But two,
right?
Like you would come down there, and if they just kept badgering the problem, you just just nip it in the bud.
All right, what's he going to do? Going to suspend us? We've had general managers do that before. What's he going to do?
I don't know. I guess you guys are just. If it was me, you guys would be walking a real tight line with me. But like I said,
I wouldn't work for a dick like you.
Well, I'm not trying to be your boss, but I just feel like you guys are rubbing this.
I'll tell you what. You're probably right that we're rubbing salt in the wound here. But I'll tell you something. We'd like some communication. We'd like this to be resolved.
One thing that
when we do this, there is a method in the madness that we'd like to hear what's going on. And when we have the kind of success we had yesterday, we really would like to, just to have some kind of contact.
Hey, plus, it's not even really that serious. It's just. That like the general manager's mad at us and is hiding from us. I think that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said, I still think I agree with you that he should have poked his head in it and just said, "Hey, great ratings," and that's done with it.
Yeah.
But it's like
or even if he's just gonna stick his head in the door and say hello.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the point of hiding?
Like a simple pleasantry would probably be nice for him.
What's the point of hiding, man?
A pleasantry. There it is again. There's that word. Yes, you're absolutely right. A pleasantry.
Yeah, well, like I said, good luck to you guys. Great ratings. I listen all the time, and like I said, it just sounds like the salt's being poured in the wound, and Ken should just take care of it.
Call me the Little Morton Salt Girl.
He should just take care.
Okay?
I think he should.
Call me Mrs. Dashes. I'm stretched right now for any other spices or salts. Hello.
You're just a little can of cayenne pepper.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey, I think Ken Stephens is just playing you guys, man.
You think he's working us?
Yeah, I do.
Right, because he's such a sophisticated opponent. What? I'm sorry?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think he's trying to help your ratings. This is part of his game.
Well,
right.
He knows what he's doing. Bosses don't like to give you they don't like to kiss your ass and tell you how good you are.
Hey, we're not asking to have our asses kissed. Listen, this is not what this is about. This is not about even him saying anything about the ratings. This is just about him being a regular stand-up guy with us.
I don't know, man.
Oh, what do you know, you dick? What do you know? Kiss my ass. You try working for a guy like Ken Stephens. See how you turn out.
See how your confidence is absolutely shattered by the end of the period.
See how you like it. Yeah, I'm sure Ken's up there reading his 7 successful steps of organized, influential people trying to work some kind of psychotic game on us. Right, because Ken's so advanced. Because he's a brainiac like that. Hello. Ken's a radio guy just like us. He's just as dumb as we are.
This is a simple problem.
Hello. And you hung up. Thanks a bunch. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, I'm not going to listen anymore if Ken Stephens isn't going to be on the show.
I understand. All right. We got to take that, Mike. We got to take that. That's going to be a great loss. I know a lot of people out there.
First Buzz and now Ken. What the hell are we going to do?
People love the Ken Stephens corner on this show.
What, are we going to get a call from Dennis Murphy today saying he'll never be on the show again?
They're dropping like flies.
Man, it's just terrible.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Man, oh, man.
Bye-bye. Okay,
Ever since the 4th of July, everybody's just fallen off.
Well, we'll let you know what happens with Ken.
We will keep you posted.
Fortunately, we've managed to survive without much contact from the old coot.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. And this This is unusual. This is a low point, I believe, in the time that we've been here.
The lowest, Mike.
And what's weird, and I mean this sincerely, when we've screwed up, we seem to get treated better.
Yeah, I know. All right, Ken, we'll go F ourselves. We'll keep F'ing ourselves, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Every day.
And you keep doing the super job you're doing up there.
And meanwhile, we'll just be down here in the trenches effing ourselves.
Hello. Fortunately, we like ourselves, so it's kind of fun to F ourselves.
Yeah. Takes a lot of flexibility.
Kind of like being Jamie Lee Curtis, you know. Hermaphrodite and all.
She's not. She's not a hermaphrodite.
I saw an ad for her in a new movie she has coming out, Halloween,
yeah,
the 20-year anniversary.
What's that say about the career?
You tell me. Forget her career. Yeah. You tell me if she doesn't look like Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood with big boobs.
It looks to me like really that is the move that, you when you go back to doing the Scream flicks like you did the B movies you used to do.
Hello.
They're not knocking on the door anymore.
Don and Mike.
What's that say about the career?
You tell me. Forget her career. You tell me if she doesn't look like Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's our show. That was just us.
That was great.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
It's great 70s.
It's great effing ourselves.
Here we are, just effing ourselves.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yes, this is Heather.
Hey, hello, Heather.
How you doing? I'm from Lafayette.
Hi.
Just wanted to say that I think this is so wrong of Ken Stevens. I mean, people do not call and listen to this show because of him. They do it because of y'all.
Oh, of course not. And listen,
he knows that.
It matters not what Ken says, really.
Something, about not coming on the show, really. He knows that doesn't matter. We know that doesn't matter. But, something, the telling our intern
to
that
go
they can go F ourselves, that matters.
That is wrong.
That is wrong.
If he has something to say that, strongly about it, he needs to say it to y'all.
He's like a manual on how not to be a good manager. It's amazing that this place continues to thrive and be successful with him at the helm.
Well, that's completely true, And
that's dumb luck. That's what that is, I guess.
Well, but you guys on the ratings. I mean, I'm
thank
from
you.
Lafayette, and I'm glad to help.
All right, hold on. Thank you. It's getting turned around here. It's not that we want our ass kissed about the ratings.
No, we don't.
How about just a simple hello?
We just would like to have contact.
From the boss man.
Like to have contact. That's what this kind of the latest in this saga. That's what precipitated it.
You know what, though?
And I was taking it a step further. I felt like the chilly atmosphere was kind of spreading its tentacles out throughout the building.
No, I told you before the show. I don't think so.
All right.
Everybody around here is cool. You know what? This is how we'll end it with Ken. How about we just have our agent call you?
That's a good idea.
We'll just have our agent call to see if we can't do something to thaw this out, Ken.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Ken loves talking to our agent.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's so personable and such. He's a swell guy. He's about as swell as Ken is. Yeah. Hello.
Let's say one morning, while having crumpets and tea, you decided to stick your finger in your bum.
What is this? Is it like Monty Python or something?
You had your finger in your mate's bum. In the last 24 hours, how many bums have you had your finger in?
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner.
All right, thank you. Wow, good call.
Who knows what that was?
Good call. Hello, one more call here. Don and Mike show, hello.
This Don Mike?
Body.
In the last 24 hours, how many bums have you had your finger in?
Hello.
On two lines.
Don and Mike.
You guys might think he's a jerk.
Yeah, we might. You talking about Ken?
Yeah, but I'm here to tell you, he's not. I'm not.
Yeah, at least we could, if you're going to say that, at least give us a little bit of that on the air,
Yeah, sad to say. As Ken announced, the show will be a little different from now on because Ken's not going to be doing any more skits with us. Any more sketches with us.
I'm not.
Because we're just busy effing ourselves right now.
That's what we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon.
And it feels so good to be effing myself.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh.
Okay, listen, we got to do a break. And when we come back, we will continue effing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But we will F ourselves with Channel 7's cameras. I think that they're going to be filming...
It's the internet, which is now the official home of dishonesty in America.
Listen,
absolutely.
What people want to see is sex. That's why the internet was invented. Don't believe all this stuff. Like it's such a joke when you see like a Microsoft commercial,
right,
where they show kids in a classroom and they're going, "This is a butterfly. It lives in Africa," and all these things come out of the TV. Guys are going on like chicks with dick sites. That's why the internet is there.
And internet, don't you agree that the internet is when dishonesty really found a home in America? When you got guys on there that are communicating with other people saying, I'm 6'4", I weigh 190, and I'm a vigorous athlete.
Listen, and every once in a while you get on a site that's got some freaking do-gooder on it.
Right.
Listen to this. I go on a bunch of cigar sites because I'm really into cigars, as you know.
Right. 5
a day. It's my death wish.
Hi.
And there's one. The cigars that I like to smoke are Arturo Fuente cigars. And there's a site that's made by that company, right? And there are guys that post letters in a bulletin board. And a lot of stupid stuff like, it's Saturday morning, 6 a.m., the smell of the wheat in the air and the bright sunlight. What are you smoking this morning? And then 20 other idiots will each type in a romantic response like, I am enjoying the Selection Pravada number 1, the deep, rich, woodsy tones. Oh, all this crap. I can't help myself.
Same thing you hate about Cigar Aficionado.
Right. I've actually lowered myself to be one of the people that now write stuff on this bulletin board. And what they've done is they've got some kind of a guy, like a safety hall monitor. Whenever I post something, he takes it off within 2 minutes.
Because you're posting nasties, right?
Right. Like one of the things, I was in an argument with about 50 guys on Saturday afternoon. Where I would post something and I would wait a half hour and I'd go upstairs. There were 20 responses with all these guys telling me that I don't have the right spirit for the bulletin board. And they said the Fuentes are wonderful enough to give us this site to talk about cigars. So I typed back.
And I want to thank the boys at the Lorton Correctional Complex.
Why is that?
Well, they sent me a lovely get well card.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
it says, no words can heal your loss, but may you find solace in knowing you're being remembered in the thoughts and prayers of those who care for you. It's like a religious theme card. It says, may your faith in God help heal your sorrow. Signed, Scott Breeze and the Aryan Brotherhood, Lorton Penitentiary.
A bunch of guys who are tossing salads right now.
And it says, as an expression of deepest sympathy, a portion of your colon will be remembered in a mass at the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows.
Oh, man.
And that a votive candle will be lit at the shrine in remembrance of that, I guess.
Oh, man, it's a weird planet, isn't it?
Yeah, and I got the scribbled card, the Crayola card from Rudy Martsky, which is lovely. And so, but anyway, everybody, I just wanted to say the support has been great, and that's what's helping me get well so fast is the support of everybody who's just been great.
We're so glad that you're doing better, and we look forward to getting the microphone in your house to have you be back on the show, back in your regular role.
Talking to nurses and stuff, and by the way, the in-home nurse is the way to go.
And how is
it male or female?
Oh, female.
Female.
Oh, lovely.
Is she really?
Oh, just lovely.
Really?
So what you're saying is all of these things that you've had done to you, they haven't affected you
down there. No.
Right. So when they were doing all that snipping, they didn't cut anything vital.
No, they were well north of that. So yeah, we're okay. So it's great. Things are coming along great, and I couldn't be happier. I can't wait to be back. And I've been laying here listening to the show when I'm not talking to nurses, doing the and that kind of stuff. And it's just nobody can hear me.
Well, I'll tell you something. I still turn your microphone on and look over there. A lot of times when I'm talking to Mike, I look over. You know how sometimes I look over at Buzz for another opinion?
Absolutely.
Right now I look over there and I see Tracy on the phone with her husband-to-be. Oh, God.
Right.
Look at them talk.
Oh, she's crazy about him. I can tell already.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I wish you could be here for this. Well, listen, you get well soon.
Do it.
And we hope to have you back on the show, ASAP, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, thanks, Buzz.
Take care, guys.
Bye,
Thanks
Buzz.
for everything.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There he is. Buzz Burbank. See everybody? He's doing great.
Sounds, every time we talk to him, he sounds better. That's very, very good news. And it's a tough recovery from that. So we hope to have him on the air soon.
Yeah, here's our caller 100 right now, Don and Mike show. Hello. Oh, that was my fault. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Great, thanks. You're caller 100.
Good, very excellent.
Very excellent.
Very excellent.
Howdy.
What is your name?
My name is Courtney.
Courtney?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Ashburn, Virginia.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to talk when you end a sentence. Try not to end on an upswing.
Okay, I can do that. Would you like my professional tone?
Yeah, the very professional.
Better?
Let's hear the professional
I can
Courtney.
do that.
All right.
Let me hear it.
Very good. My name is Courtney. I'm very happy to speak with you, Don and Mike.
No, you can't do it, Courtney.
No.
You're
come
terminally
on.
perky. You are terminally
Still
perky.
too perky.
I was just so happy to hear Buzz, and I was all into that conversation. So.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
I was
Listen,
into that.
you won tickets to Paramount's Kings Dominion. Kings Dominion has more than 10 roller coasters for you to ride, including the Grizzly and the Shockwave.
Oh, all over that.
And we're going to put you in the running for rent or mortgage on our next free money show, which is...
I hope you do.
Dennis, you're sweet. Thank you so much.
Cool. How you doing?
Dennis Murphy.
Hi. I like to put my
Once again, Dennis Murphy.
What, Dennis?
I like to put my cake with Kristy.
All right, hold on. I'll put you... You can talk to her right after the blind guy.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah, because Kristy gave Dennis kind of an abrupt no a moment ago.
Yeah, she listens to the show, Mike. Oh, here she is right now. Here's Kristy. Hi, Kristy. Oh, you found one you liked? Okay.
Oh, boy, she's very enthusiastic.
Hello,
with this
Don and
thing.
Mike. Hello.
Kristy, would you marry a blind guy?
Sure.
Okay, all right, cool.
You want to tell him that to his face? Let me see. Where's the blind guy? Blind guy? Hello?
Hello?
How many fingers am I holding up? Hello?
Blind guy, are you there?
This ain't the blind guy.
Oh, hi. Who's this?
This ain't the blind
This is John Cummings from Wichita, Kansas.
Yes, John. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, see, people down here are threatening to shut off the whole city's electricity just because they're
The heat.
Yeah, the heat and all the energy wasting and stuff like that.
Right. Are you married? Do you want to marry Kristy?
Hey, man, I'm 14. I'm going off 15 next month.
14. Come on. Come on, 14. You're right, Paul. Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don, this is Paul from Arlington.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, I saw Kristy on TV. She's a very beautiful, blonde young lady. But what I noticed was that you were giving her the eye on TV.
Yeah, well, how can I not look at her?
What do you think Frida's going to say about that?
Oh, I already talked to Frida. She said she's a good-looking woman. That's what my wife said. She really did.
Thanks, Frida.
Yeah, not to mention, Kristy was also feeling my knee while we were on TV, so I was looking at her also.
Man, I think it made for a fantastic live shot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I guess he didn't have a response to that. He was simply swallowing.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don, it's Kevin. I'm here.
All right, blind guy?
Yeah.
Blind guy. Here you go.
Yes.
Hey,
She said that Kristy said she would marry a blind guy.
I want to say, first of all, I'm successful. I look like love because I'm blind. I don't know what I look like.
Okay.
I'm a successful person.
Well, what have people told you? I mean, obviously people tell you look like
they probably lie to him, Mike.
Somebody told me one time I looked like Mr. Potato Head.
Do you remember? Here's the prime example. We saw Stevie Wonder somewhere.
Right. I don't look like him.
No. We got to interview Stevie Wonder, which was a great honor because he's a great musician.
It's a great interview, too. It was a lot of fun.
But it looked like someone had wrapped him up in a shower curtain.
Yeah, he was wearing this big blue number that was...
And the last thing I said to him during the interview is, I said, do you have any idea what you're dressed in today? And he was like, you know the way Stevie Wonder talks, like, hi.
Yes, I do. I have a say in what the materials are done. And yes, Allah says that you can wear whatever you want.
And, you asked him, and he asked him point blank, and he gave you an answer.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good moment there.
They didn't say, Steve. And I bet they call him Steve.
Right.
Steve, we're dressing you in a shower curtain. I bet they said, Steve, we're putting you in a New Age African plastic outfit. Translated, they dressed the guy up in a shower curtain.
Sure, absolutely.
He just had no idea.
Yeah, I guess when you're blind, sir, you have to rely on people to help you with that sort of thing.
Well, I'm pretty lucky. I do all my shopping. I let my sister, and hopefully, does your lady there, is she pretty well coordinated? Can she coordinate clothes?
She appears to. Well, hold on.
Well, even blind guys can get dirty looks from Kristy. You didn't like the coordinate the clothes line, huh?
No, I don't want to be someone's personal shopper.
Okay.
All right, here's another guy you can let down easy. Dennis called back.
Oh, Kristy, that's why you said no.
Besides the obvious.
Dennis, I've never seen you,
Yes.
but in reference to Tracy,
No.
I get a really bad vibe from you.
Oh.
God.
Yes, Dennis.
Please, my case, please. This is the living guy.
All right, listen. Here's all I have to say about Dennis. Cuckoo.
Oh.
How you doing? Cuckoo.
Okay.
All right.
That cake will live in infamy, won't it?
You know, Dennis, the bachelor life really is where you should be at right now because
But I have to say, Kristy, you look very wonderful. And I have to say, can I ask, were you in the Miss USA pageant a couple years?
Will you shut up, Dennis?
he's
Dennis
pouring on the
sucking
sugar.
up won't help.
Moo. How you doing? Cuckoo.
Cool. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Hello, Don and Mike Show. Oh, hey, there goes the other guy. Hold on, bring her in here. I don't want her to leave yet.
Tracy's leaving.
I want to know if she's happy with the guy that we picked for her. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey.
How's it going?
Great.
Good show.
Thanks.
Christy looks good, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you married?
No.
You want to marry her?
Yeah, she's sweet.
You want to marry her?
Yeah. I'm going to fax in a resume.
All right, now hold on a second. You got to say something here, Christy. You can't just shake your head no. Hold on. Yes, what did you want to say to him?
Gene?
Yeah.
Hi. How tall are you?
5'10".
What do you do for a living?
Work for the government.
Sorry.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Was the government thing a sticking point?
I don't like stuffed shirts.
All right, now, listen, here's a gal who's happy with the decision that was made earlier today on the show.
Tracy, this was a good day for you today, right?
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, that is so cool.
You and Vincent have been on the phone for over an hour. What were you kids talking about?
Well, we were discussing children, houses, our favorite TV shows, and it was like talking to me if I were a guy.
Oh,
it was great.
That is so cool.
That is
something? So good.
Oh, look at Christy. Now, Christy's bummed out. She wants to be as happy as you are, Tracy.
Well,
She will be. We'll help.
Christy, you started a little later, and I think that it's going to work out. You actually now have been on the TV, so people can actually look in and see you, and so that's going to help.
Yeah, and also you have this fax. You want to follow up on this one, right? All right, we'll do that in just a second. Tracy, I guess we'll see you tomorrow when you get to meet your husband in person for the first time here on the show.
Yay.
Okay, see you then. Thanks,
All right.
Tracy.
Way to go, Tracy.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
See you. Hello. Hey, Don and Mike Show. Hello. Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, how are you?
Great, thank you.
I'd like to marry Christy.
I heard that. Was that the TV on in the back?
Yeah, I'm watching The Simpsons.
All right, I can tell you right now. The answer is no. Hello.
Hey, this is Travis. How you doing?
Hello, Travis.
Hey, does she want to marry a 21-year-old, or is that too young?
Well, you can ask her that yourself, sir. She's right here.
Christy, you want to marry a 21-year-old?
No.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. No, thank you, though.
Well, I like that. I like that. You know what you like.
That's good.
Let's do a break. See if there's some more faxes that come over or phone calls for you. And if not, we're going to go with this guy. We'll call him up. Oh, look at how happy she is about this fax.
What was it? Just real quick, what was in the fax? Was there something in the fax that really got you jacked up about the guy?
He's a police officer.
Oh,
he's
police
a cop.
officer. You like the lawmen.
I like someone who has integrity, and he has. Well, most police officers do, not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, someone that is a police officer cares about themselves.
Dennis is going down to the costume shop right now to get a badge.
All right, Christy, stay there. We'll be
Well, I had to think of something to talk to you guys about.
Try some scrotal skin.
Huh?
That's my advice to you. Get some scrotal skin and stretch it across your tom-toms.
Yeah, new scrotal skin sold in music stores everywhere.
Right on. Well,
Thank you.
anyways, I'm calling from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Right.
And you guys were down here not too long ago.
Yes, sir.
If you're calling from Lafayette, then make it a gator scrotal skin.
A gator scrotum skin.
Mm-hmm.
That's the extra tough ones too, you know.
Right. That'll mute the sound.
Not only do we make handbags and belts and accessories with them, but also Remo gator head skins.
Okay, right. Goodbye. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Listen, that just goes with my theory, and I play the drums, you play the drums.
Right.
It takes no musical talent to play the drums. If you want to fool yourself that you're a musician, buy yourself some drums.
Right.
It's a wonderful fantasy. I indulge in it all the time.
Well, see, I think it does take musical ability to play the drums well, but it doesn't take any musical ability to play the drums. You can get behind the drums and wail away and think that you're doing something. And
think you're Little Ricky or something.
Absolutely.
You know, from Lucy and Ricky.
And anybody can, well, not anybody, but most people can keep a beat.
Listen, something about Mary, her brother, he could play the drums.
And he played them well.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm on. Okay, it's my turn. All right. Hey, you say you need a few things for the wedding on Friday, plane tickets and a few other things. You think Ken Stevens would spring for that today?
Right.
Yeah, that'll be happening. Every help we need for this show is going to be Ken Stevens will be at the front of the line.
He's out of town anyway. He's off to his other radio stations.
Oh, he's up in Philly, huh?
Or Baltimore and New York. I don't know where he is. All day yesterday during the whole show, he could have come down here at some point just to say hello. He didn't.
No, he didn't. So that's still going on.
You heard his message to us yesterday.
Go F ourselves. That's what he said.
Yeah, I heard it. I listen all the time. I've been listening for about 2 years now. Guys are great.
I had a guy today, as a matter of fact, a guy that's a business guy, standing in the bank, and this is a guy that has a regular job that lives in my neighborhood. I'm standing in line in the bank, and he starts talking to me. Now, he's wearing his suit and everything, and he's one of these guys. Oh, this is so pretentious. When they have their initials on the sleeves.
Monogram, yeah.
Of their shirts.
Right.
You might as well just write in there, I'm a dick. I don't care. That's just something that just,
Right. You don't like that. You don't like that. It's the dude aspect.
So I'm looking at this guy, and we're standing in line, and he starts talking to me. He says, now, the stuff you do on the show, you make it up, right? I said, no, it's, 95% is pretty true. And he said, about your manager. And I said, man, we don't have a manager. He said, it's Ken. He thought we were making all of that up yesterday. He said, if anybody from a management company was listening, that they would say the stuff that he was doing, it would be like a primer of what not to do. He said he found it incredible. He said, he never came back and said anything to you guys at all. I said, no. He said, was he really in the fetal position under his desk? I said, no, see, all right, there's your 5%.
Well, that's obviously a joke, Mr. Monogram, fancy lad.
Yeah, he had the fancy lad clothes on, too. And he had a suit on, okay? One of those shiny suits.
Real fancy one?
Yeah, and the shirt that he had a white collar. Right. But underneath was, all the rest of the shirt was like paisley, right? With a red tie. It looked like he's colorblind.
Wait a minute. He's got a white collar with a paisley.
I said to him, nice shirt. And he said, hey, thank you. This is the newest thing.
Really?
Mohammed Al-Fayed had that on his interview on Dateline last night.
Had a white collar with
like a wacky shirt with a white collar.
Wow.
And it looked like old paisley print, right?
Yeah, it looked like garbage.
So it's like the trendy thing to wear now.
That's what this guy was wearing, man.
Oh, my God.
And on the end, and I'd not even mentioned this guy's huge cufflinks.
Oh, super deluxe cufflinks.
Right. But don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy, and I still have to honk at him when I drive by his house every night on my way home. But he thought it was pretty funny.
Was he wearing one of those 8-button suits now?
All the stuff about Ken.
As men's suits get more and more buttons, was he wearing one of the 16-button suits? It used to be 2 buttons, and now it's 3 buttons. And then I'm seeing the suits now have 5 buttons, and that, certain buttons. What's next? The Nehru jacket?
When you get that many buttons on a jacket, you look like a little boy.
I hate the 3-button suit.
It looks like John standing at JFK's funeral.
I don't like 3-button suits.
And speaking of that, when are we going to get our copy of the Clean Sabruder film?
I don't know.
Love to watch that on the show someday. Mm-hmm. Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Hi, Donna Mike.
Hi there.
I just wanted to tell you, I heard one of your little favorite DJs this morning on the radio, Jack Diamond, talk about how great he did in the ratings and everything, and then he was talking about how he said that DJs were so slimy and whatnot, and how there's some local DJs, and he didn't say your names, but it just reminded me of something he might say about you guys without exactly indicating who you were, and he was saying that it's the kind of guys that you wouldn't want to have over for dinner or wouldn't even want to touch your house and that kind of thing. But
so you thought through that veiled reference we were immediately the guys that you thought he was talking about.
In what regard was he talking about? What was he saying about us?
Well, it wasn't really. He didn't actually say your name.
What did he say about the DJs?
He was just saying that they were slimy and that you wouldn't want them to come in your house. You wouldn't want them to even set foot in your house. You wouldn't want them to touch anything in your house.
How does that have to do with the ratings when he was talking about the ratings? I'm just curious.
Oh, well, he was talking about how great he did in the ratings. Then he was they sort of, sashayed into talking about everyone else.
Yeah, without saying anybody's names.
Right.
I don't doubt.
He would never do that because he's such a chicken.
Yeah, this guy you're talking about is king of the pussies.
I hate him.
This guy, Jack Diamond, we used to goof on him all the time when we were on against him in the morning. And when we came to the afternoon show, we continued to goof on him to the point where first he called Ken Stevens. Okay, he called Ken, like to complain, like you would call a kid's mommy from school. You say, your boys are bothering me.
I'm really upset with what they're saying, yeah.
So, Ken, to his credit, much as I hate to give it to him, Ken laughed at him.
Right.
And said, are you kidding? Goodbye.
Yeah, right. And then told us about it.
Yeah, he came down the hall and he said, I've never had this happen before. Another disc jockey just called me and asked me if I would please tell you guys to stop talking about it. So this guy, Jack Diamond, you know what it is? He gets some ratings like once a year, and he gets all full of himself.
Right.
And then he starts waxing and starts talking about us. I'm getting myself all worked up. I didn't even hear it.
I'm sorry.
But the point of this is he came down to
No, you're not.
He came down.
I hate him.
Listen, he came down to our studios, and he sat in our office before the show one day and basically begged in person to please stop if we would please stop talking about him.
That's right. He said, what was that line that you said?
He's sitting across from me, and he brings us coffee mugs. That's like Q107, his radio station, right? Like, here's my great gift to you guys. He says, I don't understand it. It's unnecessary day after day. Why? So why? And I said, well, first off, your show is lame. And here's what he said. Valid point. Right?
Yeah, that's what
your show is lame, which is why it's so easy to pick on you. A valid point.
He agrees with you. That's right there with any credibility he had. And he left, and we laughed. We leaned our heads back and did a Simpsons laugh after he walked out of there.
And then we talked about him that day on our show.
I mean, for God's sakes, he's a disc jockey. It comes with the territory.
But he's never had the balls to discuss us. But wait until there's a sick kid out there.
Oh, yes.
He's like a leech. If he finds a sick kid, if someone calls his show and says they know of a sick kid, he is like a tick. He dives into the system, and he sucks everything out that he possibly can to make himself look like a good guy. Because, see, when you don't have the resources to do a show and think up a bunch of stuff to do on your show, you're resorting to do stuff that make people think that you're a really good guy.
Right.
Like, if there's a sick kid who really needs our help. Yeah. That's a way for him to fill an hour on his show.
Hey, how you doing? It's exploitation time. Exploitation. Hi, I'm Jack the Exploiter.
A guy does it all the time. He's a load. He's a load. He's a load in my shorts.
With a capital L.
Right. Okay, goodbye.
And I worked for the guy, and I know the real guy. I know the real human being. I know what he's like. I know stuff that this guy did. Because when you work with somebody and when you work for somebody, and he was the head honcho at one of the very first commercial radio stations I ever worked at, and he was, unbelievable stuff. Like, employees can't go out socially. Stuff like that. I'm not kidding you. It was weird stuff.
He's a little guy on a power trip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jack Diamond, gun owner. How you doing? Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don.
Yes.
Fellow reality TV viewer here.
Yes.
There's the tape. You know, you guys were watching that Banned from TV tape the other day? That guy called up and was saying about the guy with the elephantitis of the scrotum.
Yeah, and it wasn't on the tape,
It was
right?
not. I just got a tape out yesterday. It's called Banned in America.
Yeah.
10 times better. They start off, remember that guy that when they televised that guy blowing his head off in L.A.?
Oh, no, that was in Philly, I think.
Well, wherever it was. Anyways, they started off with that. So you see the guy's head explode off. Beautiful.
So you know right away it's going to be a quality tape.
Oh, yeah. The second one, let me just give you highlights real quick. The second one, the guy's got this lady held hostage, and they shoot him in the face.
Oh, you got to send us this tape. We got to watch this tape.
You have to watch. They show a guy who jumps about 15 stories up from a burning building and hits the ground and bounces about 3 feet.
Sounds good.
Disgusting. Let me tell you the worst part.
It's so embarrassing, but we all love it. And it's so embarrassing just to say, yeah, right,
Sounds
cool.
good, man.
The part that will turn your stomach the most is like some place in Africa where this guy was caught stealing. They actually like rope him up and actually like saw off his hands and his feet.
Really?
I mean, it's really disgusting.
Makes a great gift.
Oh, my God.
All right, I'd love to see it. Hold on, we have to get a copy of that. Where are you calling from?
Herndon.
Oh, you're close. Hold on a second.
I'm getting nauseous just hearing about it.
Oh, I can't wait. Robbie, warm up the VCR. Oh, that's good viewing. We get that in the Zapruder film. Oh, we need some popcorn. Hello.
Goodness. Wow.
What was this?
Oh, suck it up! Motherfuckers!
Okay, I don't know what that call was.
Mighty interesting, that's for sure.
Not quite sure exactly what that was.
Wow.
Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, patch me into that other line, man. A quick story here. I roomed with,
No. Just a judgment call. Eat my dial tone. Some callers have too much attitude.
Too much confidence. You can have too much confidence. You want to be a little insecure when you call this show.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
We'll trust you more.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
I think it was about a week ago you were talking about a horse racing place you went to in Ocean City.
Oh, I saw that place burn down.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you, it burned down.
Really?
Yeah, it burned all the way to the ground.
More proof that I got the hotline to God's ear. Remember I told you that the place that my in-laws took me to over the holidays, when we went there and it took like 2.5 hours and the food was never served and I finally got up and left?
Sadly, 5 horses died in that fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, it was God's will.
Yeah, Hey, Don, Ken Stevens' body was in there, too.
Oh, I wish. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Perhaps if they'd gotten you your food on time.
Those horses would be alive today.
Oh, God.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Oh, now I'm getting all psyched to see that new tape.
Yeah, Banned in America, he said it's called. Banned in America.
I thought nothing was banned in America. I thought everything goes in America.
I love watching those tapes, too, and I love seeing them. And then every time I see them, I really actually get that sicky feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stop thinking about it.
Hello, Don and Mike.
You talking to me?
Yes, my friend.
Hi, how are you doing?
Great.
I'm not supposed to say that, I forgot. You talked yesterday about the website, cigar website, that had sent you the nasty email and banned you from on the board.
Right.
Just want to let you know that I visited that website, and there's an additional string of messages on there with an invitation from the webmaster for Don to call and discuss the situation.
Do you have it in front of you?
I have the phone number.
Well, no, I'd rather know what the message says.
Nerd guy, web guy.
No, I had to disconnect from the website to use the telephone.
All right, thank you.
One phone line, so I'm not that much of a web.
Right, thank you. All right, bye-bye.
When you live in the basement of the science
I only have one phone line, so I'm not that much of a web boy. I had the thing with the printer was going off there, and
the webmaster. And I love that term, too. The webmaster. Like, what's he, a guy with a cape and a scepter? I am the webmaster.
Hello there, Don and Mike.
Hi, how are you?
We're great, thank you.
Great. I live down here in Berlin, and the whole place didn't burn down. It was just one stall.
Right.
One burnt down.
How many horses died?
There was about 5.
All right, you know how you work that out? That's a horse for every half hour that I had to wait for my food, which was not served. I had to wait 5 half hours, 2.5 hours, and sad to say, a horse had to die every half hour.
Some people might say you've overreacted.
Not me, Mike. Not me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. Okay, we have to do a break. Boy, you ready for this already? Are you ready for the happy meeting of Tracy and her husband-to-be, Vince?
He's here?
He's here. She's here.
Oh, cool.
They're in separate rooms. We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
Colorado, who thought she was a witch and that she could cure his homosexuality.
Part of that probably is true. She is a witch.
Yes, she is.
Right? And I thought only Reggie White could cure homos.
Oh, Reggie White.
Did you read today that, the Packers are all uptight now because Reggie White was wearing his Green Bay clothes when he said God hates fags?
Yeah, you can't use the logo.
Or whatever it is that he said. I'm paraphrasing.
I think the NFL came down on him and said, don't do that anymore. If you're going to make your political statements, do not wear the Packers colors.
Because the NFL's so open-minded and all. Right?
Oh, sure.
Hello, National Football League.
Yes. How come there aren't more homosexual coaches?
And when you think about it, I bet the homo's favorite team is the Packers.
Absolutely.
Oh, Packers.
Go, Pack.
Hello, Donna Mike.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Guess what?
You just hung up. Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Hey.
Hey.
Dr. Homo?
Mike, I think the lines are officially cleared.
Yes, they are.
Which is what we were just doing right there.
Good.
We'll take call 100 right now. They're fly out of the radio, go to the Tones having touch tones. We'll take call 100 at 1-800-636-1067. Caller 100 will get something made of plastic or something that comes from a dead animal. And we will qualify you for Friday's big free money show when we pay rents or mortgages up to $2,500 each. And that's courtesy of the good guys at Advantage Title.
Big money show on Friday. I can't wait for that.
Now listen, before we meet the bride-to-be, and I just said hi to the hubby-to-be.
Yes.
In the outer office.
Right.
This is a happy ending.
Good.
I know it's a happy end.
Good.
I know I'm the only guy in the world that reads TV Guide like it's a real magazine.
You read it like a novel.
I do. Mm-hmm. It's great in the bathroom.
Right.
You know, because you can flip through the Juicy Insider, the Cheers and Jeers.
How many pages are there really before you get to all that newsprint listing stuff?
There's about 50 shiny pages before you get to the newsprint stuff.
With lots of ads too, right?
Yeah. So I'm taking a nice BM today, and I'm reading about Barbara Walters.
Baba Wawa?
Nothing helps me poop more than reading about Barbara Walters.
She's great for a good, solid evacuation.
I was reading an article about that ridiculous show,
right,
with the 4 annoying women that sit up there.
The View.
Right, okay. So it's an article all about that show, and I'm just kind of half reading it until I get to the very end of the article. Now, do you know who Meredith Vieira is?
Isn't Meredith Vieira one of the hosts on that program who used to be on
60 Minutes, I think, right?
Actually 60 Minutes, right.
She's not a bad-looking woman.
News babe, a lady that's been a correspondent for a number of years.
On that show, the times that I've seen the show, she seems to be the one that tries to be the moderator.
She's the one also with the interviewing that I think is the most professional. Even I include Baba Wawa on that one. Barbara Wawa is great if she's got those research books that they hand her when she does her big celebrities.
She sucks. She's awful.
But when they give her this interview stuff on The View, the spontaneity doesn't seem to be there.
Do you believe, I told you the story that I read on vacation, that the biggest regret of her life is that Clint Eastwood asked her out and that she didn't go out with him? Yeah, what century was that in?
Get her out of here, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm reading the article. It says, on this show that these 4 annoying women, that they've all said things from their personal life, and then it says, Meredith Vieira.
Yeah.
Her big revelation that she said on the show, and this was not presented as a joke,
right,
was that her husband, on a regular basis, makes love to her while she is asleep.
Oh, that's normal.
Right?
That's like abnormal.
That's very close to someone that likes doing it with dead people.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you and I would both fall into the category of
I reach over
an nocturnal attack, but it's you wake the spouse up.
I reach over in the middle of the night and I grope my wife until she at least wakes up enough to know what's going on.
Wouldn't it be true though that how sound a sleeper can you be?
How could you bang her and have her not wake up? Right?
Is there any woman that could actually sleep through it?
She'd have to be on the bottom, right? Unless you're doing like a Weekend at Bernie's thing with her.
She'd have to be on the bottom, and you would have to. It would have to really be a sneak attack. I don't understand. Probably the only reason why I've never done it while my wife's been totally asleep is because she wakes up.
Right.
And I have to beg.
Right.
And sometimes because when a woman wakes up out of a deep sleep, at least with my wife, occasionally I have to say, come on, please. And then if that, and occasionally it's total rejection. And then occasionally she wakes up enough but I can't imagine actually starting that, have her totally asleep, proceed with it,
finish the job,
and then have her not wake up.
Me.
Good eye. That's weird.
And it's in that article, and I'm positive the way it was written was not presented like as a joke. It was her big revelation. She must be one lousy lay. Right?
She must be.
If he gives it to her while she's asleep?
Well, she must be. If she knows it's happening, then she must be conscious of it. Or maybe he tells her.
Tells her the next day.
Good morning, how you feeling?
What if she wakes up and she goes, oh, boy, I slept so bad last night. He goes, oh, no, you didn't, my love.
You slept great. And, there's no intimacy if you do it that way. I mean, it is. It's like dead people.
Right.
It's like necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
My God.
Ask for it by name. Do you think she's ever woken up and had a glass of cranberry juice only to discover that her butt is bleeding like Madonna? Like Madonna's?
They must have a very close relationship. Morning, honey. Maybe she doesn't wish to be awake when it's happening.
I don't know.
Maybe, hey, even she pretends she's asleep.
No, I don't think so. I bet she really is just sawing wood, and he just, after a while, he probably got his move down. You know what I mean? You lift up her nightie, and you pull down her underpants, and then you move things to where you could get the job done.
It just strikes me, and I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but maybe that kind of intimacy. How do you accomplish that without her waking up?
Maybe she's she's naturally
large,
delicious. Maybe she's always ready.
All the time?
All the time. Maybe she can't.
In a constant state of she never needs to visit the gas station? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe she has to wear like special clothes and stuff.
She's like one of those engines you see on TV on those infomercials.
That's
where
right.
They run them all day long.
Take all the oil out of it and the thing still keeps going. There's like no lubrication at all, but the engine is still ticking along.
Well, I'll tell you something. This engine runs just like that news lady that's on The View.
And the infomercial that they do for the engine where they take all the oil out?
I don't know anything about engines, but I love that infomercial.
Trivia.
Yes.
Who's the host?
I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea.
Okay, hint. Game show host.
It's not Peter Tamarkin, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a younger guy.
No, he's not.
It's not a younger guy than
Mike,
Peter Tamarkin?
it's Mr. Bob Eubanks.
It is Bob Eubanks.
I'm Bob Eubanks.
Oh, that's right.
He's wearing like a construction hard hat and these big protective goggles.
And they're surrounded by mechanics.
Right, and they have an engine that they've taken out of a car, and they leak all the oil out of it. They show that the engine's still good.
And it's like the mechanics have seen Jesus coming. They're all shaking their heads going, I just can't believe that.
And poor Bob Eubanks, and understandably so, people aren't beating his door down to get him to do anything. He's just happy to be there. He's giving it his all. Like when he used to say, a prize selected especially for you.
And they'd open it up, and it would be the same refrigerator they gave the couple last week.
And crappy prizes on the Newlywed Game.
Worst prizes, I think. Next to Truth or Consequences. Or did we have this debate before where
Truth or Consequences was the worst?
Yeah.
Speed Queen. All the other people would give away like Maytag and great name brands. They'd always have Speed Queen.
For a while there, Let's Make a Deal had the best prizes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch Let's Make a Deal just to see the prizes because they'd be so incredible when they'd show them what they could have won.
And what about the Zonks? When they would have Jay, like dressed up in a baby bonnet, and he'd be sitting in a giant oversized rocking chair.
And they knew they were screwed immediately. When you saw Jay sucking his thumb, you knew it was all over.
Hello, Donna Mike.
Hey.
Hey, you're caller 100.
All right, I can use it.
What be thy name, my friend?
Steve.
Where are you from, Steve?
Augusta, Kansas.
Steve, you won a Gorditas prize pack.
Gorditas.
And that's with a wobbler for your car.
All right.
Is it of the dog?
Yes.
Oh, I want one.
A T-shirt and one free Gordita every week for a year.
Oh, you can put it in the back of your car and the dog's head goes up and down.
And that is from
the two kids.
From Taco Bell. See.
That'd be good in your car, Rob.
And you've also qualified now to have us pay your rent or more hotline. Hello?
Yes. Is Romy or Jerron Scherner there, please?
Speaking.
Okay, this is Audrey from a travel agency.
I thought this was my wife.
I believe your wife called me regarding a Cosmos tour and then airfare from Dulles to Copenhagen and stopping in Israel and coming back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I have the price. Do you have time to discuss this?
How much is it?
Well, she asked for a tour on the 7th of August, which is not available. The tour is available on...
Does anybody know what this lady's talking about? This is a wrong number.
Yeah, it's a wrong. It sounds like a travel agent is calling.
Working with another agent.
I'd like to rebook. That is all wrong. I want to know. My wife really would like to go to Dollywood in Tennessee.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me, are you doing this? What are you doing?
I'm changing my wife's travel plans.
You're doing your travel plans on the company time?
Just give me a second, please.
No, I have told you about
I believe
this
it's
before.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
I have told you this before. I don't want you doing this.
I'm not even involved with you.
What was that?
What was that?
I'm not even involved with you. That's weird, man.
630-961-3608. To call this number, enter 1. This feature cannot be activated because
All right, hold on a second. Hey, we got to call them back.
630-961-3608.
Listen, my wife really wants to go to Dollywood.
Dollywood.
603. Not to mention, that lady didn't have good manners, right, for a travel agent?
I don't know what it was. It was weird. It ended weird.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Why?
Please check the number and
All right, okay, hold on. I love that caller ID. That's a great invention. Did Ben Franklin think of that?
Yes, he did. It was on a kite.
He's a smart man.
He looked up at the kite and he saw the number.
How come he didn't invent contact lenses?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Bob Hope, hello.
No, this is Bob Wolf.
Bob Wolf.
Oh.
Hey, listen, we're two guys doing a radio show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you calling us on this line?
You called me.
No. I'm just star 69ing a call that we just got.
Well, you obviously there's a mistake because I haven't made a call. This is the business line you called. You called me in my office. I'm sitting here working.
Oh, all right. Is this a travel agent?
No.
Because it was a lady that called. Is there a lady working in there?
No, this is just a little small business. I'm the only one here.
Where is area code 630?
It's in Chicago area, Naperville, Illinois, where I am. Where are you?
Where am I? I'm in Fairfax, Virginia.
Fairfax, Virginia.
My wife was trying to book a trip to Dollywood.
Well, good luck. Have a good time.
We got all messed up.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not me. Okay.
Oh, hold on. You know what?
What?
You're right. I dialed the number wrong.
Our sincere apologies.
Oops. My bad, as the kids say. Ah, I see. The snowman was not my friend. The 8. I transcribed the 8 as a 0.
Oh.
Hi, you have reached my travel agent, Blue Angels. We're either on another call right now or have stepped away from our desk.
So it's a legitimate travel agent with a wrong number.
Right.
Return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, about that trip to Dollywood, we also want to make sure we fly coach. And if possible, we would like to go through the Atlanta airport and also through the Minneapolis airport. So if you would please call me back with that information. Thank you.
Thank you, through Atlanta and Minneapolis.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fly the best way you can.
I thought that was my wife calling. I was just talking about her and the hotline rang.
And now you're going to Dollywood. And won't she be happy when you have that layover in Atlanta and Minneapolis?
Where was the trip originally? It was like some ridiculous trip to Switzerland or something,
yeah,
right?
Sounded very exotic. Sounded like a wonderful, wonderful trip. I hope the person that's going on the trip gets the message. That'll be very nice.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hey, we're doing great, thank you.
Great. Hey, you were talking about women being woken up in the middle of the night?
Yes.
I had a girlfriend a couple years ago, and she would love for me to wake her up orally, and then we would consummate things.
Well, see, that's not unusual in my opinion.
At least because you're waking her up. We're talking
Especially
about...
if she asked for it and, she said, wake me up that way, then that's, and I'm sure a lot of people like...
This television lady, the way the article was written is that he just...
She's asleep.
He rolls her over and, does his business and then pulls her pants back up and goes to sleep.
While she's sleeping.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hey, that was the name of a Sandra Bullock movie, right? While You Were Sleeping?
While You Were Sleeping.
What if that was the movie, While You Were Sleeping?
While you were sleeping, I decided I'd do it with you.
We replaced Folgers crystals.
Hello, Don.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, Don. This is Don. I'm going to Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge, not Pigeon Fork.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, right near the Smoky Mountains.
That's correct. 5 miles away from Gatlinburg.
Right.
If you take Route 66 to 441 down into Pigeon Forge.
What, does this guy think I'm really going to Dollywood? Man, hello.
Oh, I get it.
Jokes.
I get jokes.
Oh. Hey, Mike, here's the guy with the Band in America tape already.
Ooh, Band in America. Is that one of the brand new ones?
I just saw it on this video show yesterday for the first time.
Are you the guy that called us a little while ago? Hey, that was fast service.
Bravo. What's your name, sir?
Luigi.
Luigi. Is that really your name?
Yeah. Well, it's pure Luigi, but I go by Luigi.
Oh, Luigi.
You
don't look like a Luigi.
No, Northern Italian.
Northern Italian, yes.
Yeah.
You look more like Northern Ireland than Northern Italy.
Sorry.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the tape. Can we borrow it and get it back to you?
Borrow it. I stop whenever, stop back by tomorrow to pick it up or anything like that, but you guys are definitely going to be grossed out by it.
Well, let's watch it today then.
Hey, Luigi, do you speak Italian?
See.
He looks a little bit like Jim Gray, doesn't he? He looks like the
guy for NBC?
Yeah, the sports reporter.
With the Napoleon complex?
But you speak Italian, huh?
I can hold a conversation.
Really?
Say something in Italian for us.
Cosa vuoi dire?
Pardon me?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to meet my secretary, my confidential secretary.
Alata
vagina. I don't know. Say, Don and Mike show kicks ass.
No, I can't. That doesn't translate.
All right, how about I would like spaghetti and meatballs?
What are spaghetti or meatballs?
You're like the worst Italian I've ever met.
My mom's American.
Thanks for the tape.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you, my friend.
Luigi.
We'll watch it. Thank you, Luigi.
Luigi from Northern. I seriously went to school with a lot of guys that had Italian names that looked like him because they're from Northern
He
Italy.
looks more like a Larry than a Luigi.
They're very close to Austria.
Oh, Austria.
That's the way it works with meet the geography over there.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, thank you.
I have an update for Gina from another planet.
You have an update for her?
What could that update possibly be?
Well, she's working at a podunk radio station up here in Barrie, Vermont.
All right, thank you. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, got some news for Don and Mike.
We got all of our cub reporters out there. I'll be so glad when Buzz gets back and everybody can just call his news tip hotline.
A lot of people inside down with this heat wave we're experiencing.
Best news tip of the week wins $106. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, in Forbes magazine, there is...
In what magazine?
Forbes magazine.
Forbes,
yes.
Forbes.
It just said, at the very beginning, it came out kind of like
Fours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bad phone connection. Okay, anyway.
Mike, the bad phone connection is making it impossible for this man to pronounce the letter B. Fours.
Forbes magazine.
Forbes. There we go.
Forbes.
Anyway, there's a guy in an article one who obviously...
All right, hold on, you idiot. You can't use that word.
I'll say S.
Yeah, but you've already said it, you see, and you are on the air. Do you understand you are not supposed to do that?
I'm not on the air.
Yes, you're on the air.
You're on the air. There's a delay. There's a 10-second delay so that we can delete out idiots that say that.
Oh, God.
Okay, can of S.
Oh, goodness. How about here's a B word for you. You're a bastard. B game right now.
You mean anything B, huh?
Right.
Barf.
Beat off. I'm sorry.
You're king of the bees.
Thanks. I was talking about the guy on the phone.
He's a beat off.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don, I'm a real Italian from Sicily.
Oh, are you really?
Hey, Northern Italians don't like that kind of stuff.
I don't care, man. I'm a real Italian from Italy that eats Barilla pasta.
All right, you just heard our commercials. Thank you, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Much as I'd like to do the Italian-American hour right now, we have to break.
And we'd like to thank Luigi.
Yeah, we'll be watching that tape later in the show today. I hope if we can find the VCR. Oh, when we come back, let's meet the bride and meet the groom for Friday's big wedding.
They're already here.
Be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
Mach 1.
Affirmative.
Approaching Mach 2.
Supersonic plus 2.
Mach 2.
Well done, M3. Come on home.
Gonna push it to Mach 3.
No, pull back. Nobody has ever done this. Do not. I repeat, do not.
Incredible. I wish you could feel what I feel. What a smooth ride.
Roger that, M3.
Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna do this again.
Finally, man has achieved Mach 3, a breakthrough from Gillette.
It's happening all across America. Phones are ringing all across America. People are no longer saying talk is cheap. They're saying...